All right, shalom. This is Rob Amath with the Nebraska camp. This is GMS Any Quick in the Spirit. We're going to say blessed to the elect, all you brothers out there teaching the word and doing this truth, and iron sharpening iron. Okay, double honors to the apostles of GMS. Okay, and all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. With that being said, today's lesson is quench not the spirit. Okay, because of course Elder Tahar has been definitely pushing out there that brothers don't need to be getting cold or being lukewarm, and which is very true and very important in these times, because we're definitely at the end of this thing, and this thing is spiritual. Okay, it's to the point that you have to look at it as though this is a serious matter. I just want to get this precept here real quick. All right, because this is a very serious matter, which you should be considering your every step. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I want to get this in 2 Peter chapter 3. Verse 11, of course, it says right here, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11, says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. What it was talking about is, let's back up to verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. That's one reason you should stay on fire, because you don't know when the Lord's coming, okay? And by fire, that means your high intensity bringing out this truth, okay? It says, but the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. It's talking about this place, which specifically is America. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? That word conversation goes, basically the definition there is conduct, how you conduct yourself in all holy conversation and godliness. Okay, so what it's saying is basically you know that Yahushua is coming back. You don't know when. Okay, it could be today, it could be tomorrow. It ain't gonna be no 10 years and no 5 years and all that, man. Yahushua is at the door, man. So there's no reason for you to be slacking. And on another note, there's no reason for you to be slacking, because there's brothers out there that needs to be edified, okay? That needs to be, like I said, iron sharpening iron. What if the elders decided not to upload videos, or the brothers in Dallas, or any other, the Chicago brothers, or what I'm saying? List goes on. What if they decide to, be sporadic with their video upload, okay? And that brought me to the realization of, the importance of it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not no ABC 1, 2, 3 thing where you go out on the highway and, as long as I go on the highway and I do the work, I'm all good. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You have to be really passionate about being in this truth. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be trying to continuously grow in this thing every day, every opportunity, whatever gift you have, whatever gift you don't have. The scripture says strive for the masteries. You know what I'm saying? You should constantly want to grow. It's just like martial arts, man. Like Bruce Lee, has made a quote saying, a black belt is only good for holding your pants up, because that's not the brink of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to sit there and just become stagnant or become content with your position. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's holding signs, even if it's reading, you know what I'm saying? You should wanna increase in your gifts, man. And it's important, because that helps the truth be more fluent, And if you don't want to do it, the Most High definitely replace you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but we're gonna get this starting out. We're going to St. John chapter 4, verse 24. Okay. Okay, let's get it. It says, the Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth, which is a scripture I keenly like, because this this truth, you know what I'm saying, it's not technical, man. You got to worship the Most High according to the scriptures and in truth. You know, let's look that word truth up. You know, it shouldn't be no, it's not like a big time definition, but we just want to get the clarity on it. It says true, objectively, what is true in any manner under consideration. True, in truth, according to truth, of a truth, in reality, in fact, in certainty, in fact, certainly, what is true in things appertaining to the Most High and the duties of man, moral and religious truth. Okay, that's the key thing: moral and religious truth. In the greatest latitude, the true notions of the Most High, which are open to human reason without his supernatural intervention. Okay, the truth as taught in the Christian religion, respecting the Most High and execution of his purpose through Yahweh Shai, and respecting the duties of man, opposing alike to the superstition of the Gentiles and the adventures of the Jews, and the corrupt opinions and precepts of false teachers, even among Christians. Subjectively, truth as a personal excellence. You know, look at that, truth as a personal excellence. That condor of mind, which is free from affection, pretense, simulation, falsehood, and deceit. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, you basically, what I'm saying is, like, it's not technical. Or I go out on the highways, and as long as I go on the highways and I read a little bit, or I call on the name of the Lord, I'm good. No, you gotta be within your belly. You know what I'm saying, about your faith and about you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Because you can keep it on the outside and just doing it to skate past in man's eyes, but the Most High could read your spirit. You know, there's brothers that can read your spirit and be like, this nigga really don't like keeping the laws. He's just doing it because he's trying to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Certain brothers will just, they want to get up out of here, but they don't want to do it to the maximum, so to speak. You know? It's kind of hard to understand, but they got, you know, brothers that are kind of laxy-daisy, like, oh, I'm just going to go out on the highways, I'm just, you know, and you pussyfooting, you know? Like, you're supposed to be constantly trying to increase on every aspect, watching other brothers, you know what I'm saying, and learning from them, and getting into other things. You shouldn't need you shouldn't need a push all the time, man. You know, your brothers should have brothers. We all should have, not brothers, but we all should have initiative and integrity. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's look up that word initiative. Then we're gonna look up integrity. Okay. Initiative, that which begins. Also, power of initiating. Okay. French initiative, from Latin initiatus, see initiation. First attest in English in writing of William Goodwin, phrase take initiative record. Okay, let's go to initiation, see what they give us. Okay, it says Middle French initiation, or directly from Latin initiationum. Okay, nominative, initiatio, participation, participation in secret rites, noun of action from past participle stem from initiare, originate, initiate. Okay, so the first definition is more accurate, which is that which begins. That which begins. So that initiative is a person that begins. You don't need a push. You don't need, sometimes you do need a push, you know what I'm saying? But being sincere in its truth, you shouldn't need a push. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't need a push to be a better man of the Lord, always looking for a way to improve. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, oh yeah, I'm amongst GMS, or, you know, oh, I got this truth, I know some breakdowns and stuff like that, so I don't have to, put it on top speed. I don't have to study as much. I don't have to, that's bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to just constantly keep on want to grow, keep on want to increase, because it's important as far as bringing this truth out, and it's important on keeping your fire going and keeping your intensity going, man. Because this thing is spiritual. The more you read, the more you have a connection with the Most High. The more you pray, the more you get into the Hebrew, the more you go do your history. All these things, basically, it gets your spirit more on fire, man. It keeps your spirit on fire. But that day you get stagnant and accept your position, even if you're the cameraman, you know what I'm saying? You're not looking to do anything to make that your cameramanship better, speaking, you don't do anything to make your speaking better, like for example, Elder Apostle Gabar speaks real fluent, and you shouldn't sit there and be like, oh wow, he speaks fluent, and then go to the movies with your woman and shit and go watch fucking Avengers 2 and shit, you know what I'm saying, and then just call it a day. You should be intrigued on why he speaks so fluent. You know what I'm saying? You should be inspired on why he speaks so fluent. You should be inspired that how Elder Ramlab get the precepts. You should be inspired by Elder Tahar speaking and his gumption, the way he brings it. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit of the gumption right there. Guess it was in my peripheral. But that ability to bring it. You should be inspired, and you should say, that should make you increase your intensity and make you not imitate, but be influenced by what all these brothers are doing. Doing videos, how they do videos when they edit and things like that. You should want to constantly increase. Okay. Of course, if you can't do it, then that's understandable. But if you can, don't leave nothing to excuse, though. So let's continue in the lesson that we have here today, okay? We're going to go to 1 Thessalonians 5:19, okay? Oh, man. I don't know how that... there we go. Got to put the tab up. Slack your icon. All right, let's get back at it. This is definitely what this lesson is about, or episode, so to speak. It says quench not the spirit. All right, real simple. You go to the word quench. Let's go to that word quench. It says to extinguish, quench a fire or things on fire, to be quenched, to go out. Metaphor, to quench, to suppress, to stifle of divine influence. So to suppress it is, if you're cooking something and you put it on simmer, you're quenching your fire. You know what I'm saying? And if the food ain't done, then it's gonna take forever to cook, or if it might not even get done, man. So basically, in this truth, you should never quench your study habits. You should never quench your lessons you bringing out. We should never quench our study habits and lessons we're bringing out, because it is detrimental to keeping yourself on fire and helping brothers build them up, because iron sharpens iron. Sometimes I might be feeling a certain way, I might be feeling in a morning state, and a brother be doing a lesson on lifting up, and that'll help. Okay, because hey, Satan will get on you and be like, man, I can't bring it out like that, like the elders bring it out, I can't do this, or it makes Satan to fuck with you, man. You just got to bring it out, and you got to go off the spirit, man. Just bring it out in sincerity and truth, and let it be that. You know what I'm saying? It's important for us to not quench our spirit, man, to stay on fire. Okay, so we're gonna go. I actually don't have the Apocrypha. I never pull it up. But we're going to go to Baruch chapter 5, verse 28, okay? I'm Salaki, I believe it's 4 and 28. Yep. We'll start at 27. It says, Baruch 4 and 27 says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." All right, this is the point. Verse 28. "For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more." So, you know, and that's another aspect. You know, our righteousness is filthy rags. We're on a journey to prove ourselves worthy, which is a thing that we never can really do physically. When we did something that was punishable unto death, there's no way you can like overcome, you know, a punishment unto death. You know what I'm saying? That's a wrap. That's the worst it gets. Okay? But we've done things that's punishable unto death, and we're basically trying to prove to the Most High, look, you know what I'm saying? I repent. You know, please show me mercy. I want to be a man, Lord. I want to be the elect. I want to make it up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically why we got to search 10 times more. You know, the way I see it, it's a fight that you can't win, but it's worth fighting for. You know what I mean? You can't physically prove that, you know, you're righteous. You know, when first of all, you know, we're not able to keep the whole laws dealing with the society, and second of all, most important, the where we come from, man. You know, we come from filth. You know, so not only did we come from filth, we're still living in filth, and we're just trying our best to prove to the Most High that we're serious, man. You know, so it's a challenging journey, man. It's exciting. It's exciting though, you know, to be challenged and to you know, prove to the Most High, like, you know, hey, you know, I'm serious about this thing, you know. And there's no reason that you shouldn't stay on fire, because there's ain't no ceiling to being in this truth, man. There's no ceiling, so there's no reason why you should turn your fire down. You know, there ain't no way you can hit the max. Only time you're gonna hit the max is when you get in the kingdom and you're gonna be made whole. You know. So we're gonna get this last one right here. Okay. There's countless other scriptures, and if you brothers Bible Quishal, you know, put them on a comment board if y'all catch this video, and you know, just you know, help exhort and edify, you know, the Akim, you know, and as well as me myself, you know. Matthew 5 and 13, he says, "Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor," okay, let's look up that word savor. Okay. It says to be foolish, to act foolishly, to make foolish, to prove a person or a thing foolish, to make flat and tasteless, of salt that has lost its strength and flavor. You know what I'm saying? If we the flavor of the earth and you have lost your flavor, you know what I'm saying, or your savory, you know, you're pointless. You're like, you know, there's no reason for you to exist. You know what I'm saying? It says you are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, you know, us being salt in one aspect is, you know, going out on the highways. You know, if you're tasteless, you're dry, you just coming out there, shalom, we out here week in, week out, and it's generic. You know what I'm saying? There's no savor in that. But if you got that spiritual intensity, that spiritual gumption, that spiritual passion, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be bringing it out in the right way, man. And you got to be doing it sincerity and truth. You know, there's no generic way to deal with people on the highways, man. It's all in truth, because hey, two people can walk up asking the same question and get different answers, man. You know, it could be a scoffer asking the same question as a person that's sincerely asking. You know, but it's a different aspect. So you got to be real serious about this thing. You can't just answer the question like, "Oh, what are you out here for? To preach the downfall of America, blah blah blah, ABC 1 2 3. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, read spirits. You gotta be really paying attention, because you gotta be out there with intentions on actually teaching people. You gotta be out there with intentions on actually edifying. You gotta be out there with intentions on actually cursing the Edomite out, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing everything you doing with in sincerity and truth. Okay? So it says, you're the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out, and to be trodden down underfoot of men. You know what I'm saying? It's no good, man. You're pointless. You're dry. Even uploading and reading scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't generic, and everything ain't a fucking game, man. This is serious, man. There ain't no you playing and shit. You know what I'm saying? You may joke here and there, but you don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like if a person comes up and they're playing, that's what it is. But when you're doing anything, whatever the gift the Most High gave you, you're supposed to be, maximizing it. Watch your own videos. Do sit downs. And whenever spirit hops on you, I was a victim of that. I'll be like, hey man, damn, okay, I'm gonna do it later. And guess what? This thing is spiritual. That spirit will leave off me, man. And sometimes I forget the lesson I want to go over, or I might just, like I can't, I don't have that intensity that I felt earlier. So you got to do it right then and now. We got to keep it while it's fresh, man. Okay, let's continue reading. It says, "Ye are the light of the world." Okay, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. That light is the elect. Okay, they're really the truth, but the elect bear the truth, which means they bear the light. Okay, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel. Okay, skip that word bushel. Medios. It says a dry measure holding. Okay, 16 sextari, or 1/6 of the attic medimnus, about a peck. Okay, dry measure holdings. Okay, a bushel. So basically, you don't take and cover your light up, man. All right, how do you cover your light up when you don't do lessons, man? You'll sit out here and read, or go over things, or things that happen in different cities. We all in different states and cities. Things happen that other cities don't know about, man. You gotta put it out there. Even if you don't have that ability that you think you should, just put it out there to your best ability, man. And have it work. The Most High will be your mouthpiece. It says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Okay, it gives light to all that are in the house, which is the elect. The elect are in the house, man, or the elect. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's supposed to be waking up to this truth, that's you're supposed to shine it, put it up in the air, man. If you see a war coming, if you see an army coming while you're on a watchtower, you don't, put a mute in your horn and play it toward the ground. You air it out. You put it in a position where everybody can hear it, man. Okay, here it is. The Most High is about to let that Jacob trouble come to pass, and we gotta put up videos. We gotta ratchet up. We got to turn up, man. We got to go even harder, man. We got to read more articles, bring out more videos. It says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Okay, that shows, hey, that the Most High, hey, you glorifying the Most High when you're constantly bringing out law, statutes, commandments, and lessons, and episodes and things like that. You know, because it says, "He that believeth not on the word is condemned already. He believeth, you know, blessed is he that believeth." You know, so what is it saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We putting the word out there, even if they don't want to hear it. You know, we exalting the Most High. That puts it deep down. They're like, man, you know, these Israelites are all over, man. You know, people gonna start thinking of prophecies and all kind of things, man. Because this thing is spiritual. Okay? We're going to end it off with this. Revelations. Okay? It says, Revelations 3 and 15, it says, "I know thy works, that thou art neither hot nor cold, cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot." Okay? Cold is to just not be in its truth, be dead, you know, be a young thug of society. Hot is to be, you know, the elect, man, to be on King David's level, man. You know, that high intensity. Okay? It says, "So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither hot, neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth." Okay? So the Most High ain't dealing with these half and half niggas. You in the truth, right? And you're like, you know, I guess I can do something today, or, I guess, I ain't gonna do nothing today. I'm gonna chill out. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a man of the Lord. I'm, just gonna hang. Nah, man, fuck that. The spirit get on you, you put it out. Just do it. Like they said, a Nike commercial, just do it. That should be the first priority. The brother in the Dallas camp brought out a video on that, man. On just exalting your gifts and just pushing his word, man. And just what he said, you can't, you could be 100% the truth and just give the world whatever they can get, but don't be like, oh, I did, 50% of I read 3 chapters a day, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If you read 3 and that's sufficient, then that's what it is. But if you got the spirit to keep going, don't stop at 3 because you read the day and you just want to stop there, or you record or you held a sign, so technically you're a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You should want to, hold the sign high. You should want to turn and rotate, like them niggas that be out there on tax season that be flipping the signs. I ain't saying turning and twisted like that, but you want to, the purpose is to let people see it, have initiative to come up with ideas to push your gift. Nobody should tell you, hey, man, you need to use your gift a little bit more. That's embarrassing, man. And that's what Apostle Hall has done. And that should be embarrassing to not only me, myself, but any Akim that is not pushing their gift. And that with that being said, we're gonna say all praise to Yahweh Shemi Shai, double honesty apostles, blessed to elect all you brothers out there teaching truth and sincerity. Y'all stay strong. And iron sharpened iron. And once again, all praise to Yahweh Shemi Shai and Shalom.